So I want to have another discussion today about milk. Not the natural milk that human being mothers make for their children. Um, I mean the milk that you are falsely marketed as something that is necessary in your diet, good for you, and that contains things that are necessary for your growth, development, and overall health. That is a flat out lie. Yep, that's a lie. You do not need bovine liquid to live, to be healthy, to grow, um, for your brain and everything to function properly. You don't need that. Um, First argument they would throw up, well, it has lots of yeah, vitamin D. Don't you need that? Yeah. Here's the answer to that. They add that in there. It's not there naturally. Did you know that? Look at the ingredients. Vitamin D is an added vitamin. So they're telling you that it's full of vitamin D. You need this, but they've put it in there. Why would they do that? Because they want you to buy all of this milk, not because it has a mineral or vitamin that you need, but because there's another reason they want you to buy it. That's why they pack it full of a necessary vitamin for your body and let you know that it's full of it. Okay, this is a marketing ploy. Two, we need milk because the cows make it for us. Answer. Um, they make cows' milk for their cow babies. We make human milk for our human babies. They make their cow milk for their cow babies, for their calves. They have to get pregnant to make the milk, right? So the industry continuously impregnates these cows. A few get impregnated by bulls. A lot of them, the majority of them, get impregnated by human beings. And you would think there is this really special, maybe particular system that has to happen, maybe a machine that does this. Yeah. The machine is some guy's arm, okay? He sticks his arm in the cow's anus all the way up to his elbow to stimulate what really happens, right? Or the feeling that she's actually being mated with while they stick the insemination into her, and then yeah, they do that thing where they masturbate a cow, right? Because that seems normal. It's really gross. Yeah, and then they set the cow out. And then after they check the cows to be pregnant, then they, put them in the pasture, yada yada. The ones that didn't get impregnated get to go through that again. Isn't it awesome? So yeah, then the cows are pregnant. They give birth, and the cows that have very strong maternal instincts and are very um, maternal, have huge herd instincts. The whole herd will take care of the babies. But it blows my mind. They take the babies immediately from the mothers, um, and they start stealing their milk. The milk that this cow has just produced for its calf. You've stolen the calf and taken the milk now. Um, the calves, the female calves, will be kept to later on become milk cows themselves. And the male calves, well, they're completely useless. They'll be either slaughtered immediately or um, they'll be tied down in a box so that they can't move and their muscles can't form, and they'll be nice and tender. No food and water, and a month or two, maybe 3 of that, and then they're turned into veal. They're slaughtered like the rest of them. And to be honest with you, think about it as common sense. Why would Mother Nature create an animal that needs another animal's milk to survive, to be healthy, to be optimal? Do you see caveman drawings of cavemen milking mammoths? Do you think that's how we got this way? So advanced and so smart, so educated, our brains so evolved, ourselves so different than every other animal? Do you think that's because we were stealing milk from another animal? That didn't happen. That didn't happen. I promise you, that did not happen. There were no cavemen milking animals. It didn't happen. They knew basic survival meant greens, berries, meat. Hello, fruits and milk. Yeah, trust me. They knew because it wasn't something they had to think about. Now we have all these options and everything marketed and thrown in front of us. It's a choice what we have to put into our bodies. When we started out on the evolutionary chain, we had no choice. It was, what can we find? Is this edible? If it didn't kill them, it was edible. You know what I mean? And through time, we found out what had the most nutritional value. But now things have been skewed. Money causes the government and industry to push things on you to make you sick, because healthcare is the biggest money-making cash cow, no pun intended, that they have today. And you can believe it or not. It doesn't matter. It is true whether you believe it or not. Every industry is here to make you sick. That's why there's poisonous things in every single product you buy. Even the water is fluoridated, chlorinated, and put in a plastic container. So think about it. Use common sense. We don't need the liquid from another animal. We make our own milk for our own species. What makes you think that at 1 year we're supposed to take the milk from our own species, cut that off, and give them the milk of another species, okay? The milk that when this mother cow gives it to her calf makes the calf blow up from 100 to 300 pounds to about 1,000 pounds in 1 year. Hello? That's what it's going to do to your child. It's going to mess with what their DNA and their biology tells them to do, because you're giving them something super unnatural that's meant for another animal. It's not meant for you. And you torture innocent animals to get it. If you don't think you're doing it, you're wrong. These people that torture these animals to get the milk and the meat, they do it for you, because you continuously walk into the store and buy it. You don't have to do that. Make better choices. Educate yourself. It's important.